Go.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm here to take you guys through your home mini workouts today for our naughty or nice list this holiday season. So as I go through the board, I'll give you guys some modifications, a little bit of instruction and some feedback there. So let's get started. So number one you have on that list is 10 tuck jumps and 10 of your pike push-ups. We're going through 5 rounds of that. So first things first is those tuck jumps. As you come up, I want you to tuck those knees into the chest. Okay, make sure we stay nice and long, not crunching forward. If the tuck jumps are too much for you, you want to limit that impact. You can also go into 10 high knees. Okay, so coming up, keeping that ankle right underneath that knee, going through that one. From there, you've got your 10 pike push-ups. So I'm going to come into my downward dog position. I want to try to get my head to the floor as I'm bringing and lowering my body down to the floor. If that's too much for you guys there, you can always drop to the knees, modify from there. Let's just make sure those hands are right under those shoulders and we're not shrugging them up towards the ears. Number 2, you have your 1-minute wall sit and 10 burpees. So with this one, coming onto that wall, make sure the knees are right over top of those ankles. We're coming 90 degrees, trying to get those legs parallel to the floor. If that's too much, you can always come up a little bit higher. Just make sure that that back is up against the wall and we're not crunching forward or using our arms. 10 burpees from there. So first option is coming right to the floor, standing up tall if that's too much. Again, you can also use a chair, a couch. Just make sure it's nice and sturdy as you come down, hands right under the shoulders. And then standing up tall, do your best to not drop those hips or sink the back a little bit there. After that, you've got number 3. We're going to start with a 1-minute plank, and then you've got 20 pulse squats. So with that plank, elbows right under those shoulders. Make sure those feet are about shoulder width apart. And then again, we're not sinking those hips. Butt's not way up here. If you want to modify, you can also just come down to the knees. And we're doing that for 1 minute. Your pulse squats for 20, coming down, nice quick pulse, stand up tall, get those hips through, and then just make sure we're keeping those those heels down, and we're not driving the knees over top of the toes either. Number 4, you're gonna do 30 skater strides. This is 30 total, so we're gonna come to the side, jump either way. Okay, if that is too much, again, you wanna limit that impact, hinge from those hips, push the butt back. Okay, and again, we're gonna go 30 of our rainbow squats. That's if those skater strides are too much. Then you've got 15 double crunches, coming down, sitting up tall. Okay, if that's too much, we can also go into our single leg crunch as well. Remember, those are just for 15 total. You got 5 rounds of that one. Number 5, air punches. So with that, we're gonna get into that boxer stance. Keep those arms up by the shoulders, elbows are in. We're gonna alternate, but I wanna see us go nice and quick. You can also add a weight, add some soup cans just to add a little extra resistance. 100 there, and then we're gonna move into 20 glute bridges. So with that, feet are flat on the floor. From there, I'm gonna lift those hips up, squeeze my glutes, hold it for a quick second, drop them down. Okay, you can also do this single leg as well if you want to make it a little bit more difficult. Otherwise, we just got our 2 feet down, coming down and lifting those hips back up. Moving on to number 6, we're gonna go 40 step-ups. So with this one, again, having a sturdy chair. If you don't have a box at home, you can also use your stairs as well. Okay, as we step up, foot is flat onto that piece of equipment, down, back up, driving that knee. Make sure you stand up nice and tall. 40 total. Then you've got your up-down plank. Hands right under those shoulders. As I drop down, I want to make sure that I'm not moving those hips side to side. And then I'm going to alternate those arms. Again, you've got 20 total there. If you guys want to make that a little bit easier, we can also drop down to those knees. Just make sure you maintain that nice flat back, neutral spine as you come up and down from there. Moving on to 7 already, 30 plank jacks. Hands right under the shoulders again. From there, we're coming out to the side. Again, if you want to modify, you can also just come out and back in. And just make sure you're alternating those feet. 30 total there, then we're going to move into our hollow hold. which is 30 seconds, pointing those toes, getting those shoulders off the ground, tucking that chin in, holding for 30 seconds. If that's too much, you can bring that back down, and we're just gonna do a heel drop. Just make sure that lower back isn't popping up off the ground. Last but not least, you guys are gonna burn 100 calories on any piece of cardio equipment that you can find or that you have at home. So this could be a bike, a treadmill, an air bike, a Versa. You kind of pick your poison there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have fun with your workouts. I'll see you guys later.